Hello, hello, hello. What's good, everybody? Back again, back again. I hope everybody's ready to do a little deep dive on some Ponzi schemes that aren't Ponzi schemes. They're pyramid schemes, which is slightly different than a Ponzi scheme. Nevertheless, a scheme. And we're going to talk about it tonight. I already got it pulled up for you. As you can see, what's a pyramid scheme? And it's Strongblock one. The biggest number one question I get asked all the time: is it a Ponzi? We went over that last stream. Okay. Not. In fact, if I had 8 boxes to check, it only checks partially one of the boxes that would be Ponzi. And if I have 1 out of 8 boxes checked, afraid I can't help you. All right. Simple as that. So we're going to do the same thing tonight with a pyramid scheme. We're going to go one step by one step. We're going to figure out if it's a pyramid scheme or not, okay? If you're a hater, please comment. I would love to say hi to you, okay? One interesting thing about getting more viewers and more people watching and more followers and stuff is that I get more haters, which I've been told lets me know that I'm doing it right, okay? Right? Round of applause for the haters, everybody. Round of applause. Round of applause. You guys are awesome. I love you. Now, interestingly enough, if you've been here for a while, you made money. That's right. You made money. So even if you're a hater, you've been watching, and then that means you've made money. As a matter of fact, if you go through the video and you find one little segment and you screenshot that hoe, and then you put that on the internet like that, that makes you some kind of super sleuth. That means you watched at least 30 minutes of the video, and I appreciate it. Now, who all we got on here before we start talking about pyramid schemes? Okay. What's up, Deo? What's up, Poteet? LuDo-G. Mola was first earlier today. I saw it pop up first. Chi-Town, good to see you. Slam. Nope, you're not late. We haven't even started. What's up, Garuk? Leadhead, 15 minutes early. That means I'm on time, right? Bro, somebody was watching the last stream. Well, let's go. China Matt, he says, ha, that stuck with you, huh? Somebody's learning. I like to see people learn. Mike Ralph, what's up? I made the late night show. That's awesome, bro. Mr. Crypto Humper, ain't seen you in a minute. What's good, bro? Alec, you know what a Social Security Ponzi scheme was, don't you? You remember. Mark D, John Martin, what's up, Frank? Tony Ruiz, the real node catcher. Samson Simpson, good to see you. Chad, good to see you. Connolly from the airplane, good to see you, brother. Ian, put your shirt back on. What's up, Nick? Take that wiener out of your mouth. Pops, good to see you. John Matt says, plebs, continue to, hold on, it says pyramid schemes. The plebs continue the blocks, but only the pharaoh makes it to paradise. Ha! Listen at that English, British philosophy right there. Let's rock and roll. Ignacio, what's up? Jude, Ninja, Snap On. What's good, Snap On? We were working together today, and that kind of sucked that we had to actually work. What's up, Beverly? What's up, Brad Williams? Doraga. Hey, what's up from Cryptonaires Discord? Good to see you, Doraga. Cutter, Electric motherfucking Ken, Port City, Jay Dillinger, XRP Moonrider. That's Terry. What's up, my guy? Alfonso, good to see you. Now, almost 50 people. Let's get started. What's a pyramid scheme, everybody? Well, pyramid scheme's really interesting. They're actually legal to a degree, and we'll talk about that in a second about how they're actually legal, which is amazing. But you know what? In America, everything's kind of possible, right? So, is Strongblock a pyramid scheme? The second question I get of Strongblock. The first one I get is, it's actually the third question I get, is it a pyramid scheme? The first question I get is, when is the halvening? Okay, there's not one. That's the first question. The second question I get is this a Ponzi scheme? Well, we proved it wasn't last stream. Okay, third one I get is, well, I guess that means it's a pyramid scheme, right? A lot of y'all weren't paying attention in economics classes, and it shows, okay? It shows. And I hate to be that guy, but that's just what it is. Real quick, if you would, go click like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you get these notifications automatically. And shoot me a comment, man. I like to talk to people. I'm interactive. I talk to almost everybody on here, all right? I like to talk. I'm a talker. Now, let's get started. How does a pyramid scheme work, everybody? It's really not as complicated as you think. You have a potentially good product or service with room for growth. Like what? Okay, it could be anything. It could be anything from delivering groceries to DoorDash. It could be Uber. It could be cosmetics. It could be selling tumblers, whatever it is. Okay. Do you have a good product or service with room to grow? Okay. Number 2, one person sits at the top and recruits a few people to sell the product. Okay. I'm on the video. You guys over here get sold a bill of goods from me. Okay. Makes sense? Now you're the salesman and I'm no longer the salesman. Got it? Okay. Those people pay a percent to me for the right to sell the product. That's right. I don't pay you, my employees. My employees pay me. Right? Isn't that awesome? Every different business differs, but it's around 2% usually. Okay? So 10 people under me, 2% apiece, that's 20%. Awesome. So I get 20% for doing nothing so long as you sell. Okay? And we're going to get into more of that too. The second tier can make money. Okay? Those people who get recruited, they can make money. You made money. Okay? They can. But they need to spend a lot of money on a lot of the product or service, and they need to sell a lot of it too just to get their money back. Okay? That initial guy, he probably sold some at first, correct. But now he's got 10 people under him, underlings, and he's got 10 people selling for him. As a matter of fact, now he no longer needs to sell to the public. Okay? He has 10 customers under him who pay him to be a customer. That's pretty awesome setup. Okay? I got Frank, Randall, and Alvin underneath me with 7 other people. They decide they want to sell whiskey because that's what I sell, whiskey as a service. And I tell them, okay, cool, you can sell, but I need you to buy 10 grand worth of whiskey each. I just made $100,000 worth of sales, everybody, because you had to buy 10 grand just to get in the door. Okay, and then every time you sell, I get 2% of that. That's a pretty slick business model, isn't it? I like it. It's brilliant. Keep going here. Second tier can offset the time by recruiting people for themselves to work under them. Awesome. So I've got 10 people working under me and they see how I did it, right? And they say, shit. Randall, Alvin, and Frank say, man, look, we need some people under us. So they go out and they recruit Leadhead TLC. They go out and they recruit Win Mullet. They go out and recruit Ashley Vandermeer. And they all say, hey, man, we'd like to get in the business too. And the second tier tells them, well, in order for me to get you in the business, I need you to sell $10,000 worth of whiskey. Those third tier people go, damn, dude. It's $10,000. Okay, let me get my life savings out. I want to get in this though. Okay? And they all buy $10,000 worth of whiskey. Now, here's where the real beauty comes in. Those second tier just sold the third tier. They're nut. That's what they needed to do. Okay? They've got their sales now. That $10,000 worth of whiskey that they had to sell because I'm the number one guy and I made them buy it, well, they just pushed it down to the line to the third guy. Okay? They've made their sales. Now they need to restock. So the top guy gets to sell back to the second tier again, who's going to sell down to the third tier again, who's going to sell down to the fourth tier again. If you haven't noticed, the guy at the top wins. Okay? Or the guys on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those kind of tiers. Because you could take this pyramid down forever. Not to mention that the second tier gets a percentage of the third tier's cut now. And the third tier will go out and recruit more people and they'll get a percentage of the fourth tier's cut. And this goes on for infinity. Okay? How does it stop? We'll get to that in a second. Everyone invests their own amount. Some more, some less. Okay? Mullet's on the third tier. But he says, dude, look, I got 100 grand to drop. Well, give me 100 grand worth of whiskey. Okay? I'm game. Not only that, but he just said Mullet's playing golf. Okay. He's got 100 grand worth of whiskey and he's got 30 buddies at the country club who want to get in too. So he can take his 100 grand and buy more whiskey than all of you guys can. And he can sell them to his recruits that are all at the country club, ready to go, waiting on whiskey. Okay. Now he's recruited a bunch more for himself and started his own little pyramid. Wild, right? Again, this repeats till infinity. By the way, everyone, does this sound anything like Strongblock yet? Does this sound like Strong Nodes? I don't think it sounds like strong nodes at all. The fuck are you guys talking about? How can everybody be this dumb? Do you guys just find hot words on the internet and click on them and think, oh, I'll just say this is a Ponzi. I'll just say this is a pyramid scheme? Because that's what it sounds like. If you haven't ever been on this channel before, this is the Keep It Real channel, okay? This is crypto after dark. This is not crypto during bedtime. It's not crypto during babysitting hours. It's not crypto during lunch. It's not NSFW, okay? That's not this. This is crypto after dark. This is grown folk hours. And if you can't handle reality, please go watch BitBoy, because he'd love to have you on there to talk shit and and pay him money to do it. But you're not going to get that here. You're going to get the reality of the fact here, okay? Reality of the fact is, so far, this sounds nothing like strong at all. I didn't recruit any of you people to buy any fucking strong nodes. None of you. None of you recruited me, and none of you got anything for it. If you did. Okay? Reality, folks. Welcome back. Okay. Doesn't sound so bad, right? What's the big deal? Why do they fail, and why are they illegal? Okay? What's the big deal here? Quite simply, it comes down to supply and demand. Okay? Supply and demand is the crutch of American and world global economics. Okay? I have it, you need it, you got to buy it from me for what I want. Okay? That's supply and demand. PlayStation 5s at Christmas time. Okay? The more people who recruit, the more people who are selling, the more product floods the market. Okay? It was real cool that I had Westward whiskey for sale, right? That's what I'm drinking tonight. Problem. Now everybody I know is selling this. Not buying it. They're selling it. What happens when you run out of people to sell it to? Who buys it? What if there's 1,000 people in my hometown selling Westward whiskey and only 25 people drinking it? Guess what? Now I have saturated the market, and everybody on the pyramid who was underneath me is stuck holding whiskey that they can't sell. You ever seen the movie The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith in it? That's what he did in the movie. He bought bone density scanners. Remember that? That was a pyramid scheme. The guy sold him 300 bone density scanners. Problem. Yes, you can make money off of them, but there aren't 300 doctors that are going to buy bone density scanners. So now you're stuck with 300 of them. You got to figure out what the hell you're going to do. No one wants a bone density scanner. And you're stuck with them. You got to figure out how to get rid of it, okay? Now, one more time. The more people who recruit, the more people who are selling, the more floods the market and saturates it, okay? Rapidly, the well can dry up on recruitment because you don't have anybody else left to sell. You've got all these people selling and no buyers. It dries up. You got nobody left to recruit now. And you don't have enough to buy it. Okay? No one else wants to sell. There's too many people selling already, and nobody wants to drink the shit because everybody's got tons of it sitting around. Okay? Remember, as a salesman, you have to buy the product for yourself. Okay? You don't just get to go to the warehouse and order it. No. You have to buy it. And then you sell it. Got it? If you run out of customers, tough titty. Like we say in the South, tough titty. You're stuck with it. Okay? Juan Macedo. That might be Maciedo. I don't know how you say it, but I'm going to drink for it. Drink break. My old friend Jim Beam. Let's see. He said, I get the dense bone. I get a dense bone looking at the strong. I know, right, bro? How good that whiskey, though. This is pretty good, honestly. Take a fireball shot. It's Jim Beam. Oh, let's rock and roll. That gets me in the mood. Okay, and we move on. Now, what's an example of a pyramid scheme? We talked about what they are and how they work and why they fail. They promise big returns on investment, or ROI, for selling, and a bigger ROI for opening up a retail store. Ooh, hey, y'all. I know I sell Westward whiskey, but I have a store opening up over here on the strip. You guys should come by and check it out. You guys should come by and check out my retail store. Yeah, it's the same thing that I sell out of my house, but it's inside of a store, so you should buy more. right? Of course, that makes total sense. This prompts the salesman to buy even more of it so he can fill his store up, inventory, and open big retail stores. And in case you didn't know, folks, retail stores cost overhead. Okay? There's a reason there are no Amazon stores, because they don't want the overhead. They don't need it, and they don't worry about it. Okay? Now you got an extra expense. Not only can you not sell the whiskey and you got too much of it, but now you got a store to run. Not such a great play. On the surface, Herbalife, which was a pyramid scheme, looks great. Okay? The Herbalife sales look great. All the salesmen are buying customers, so the stock goes up and buyers buy. Okay? They see it, they go, oh man, look, Herbalife has sold so much product. They've sold so much product, man. And all the people in the investment world like us go, dude, it looks like this stock's on the up and up. I'm going to buy some. Okay? Problem, it gets oversaturated. Now there's so much of it out there that you can't get rid of it. Okay? Here you go. Problem, they aren't actually selling to customers, and the overhead is eating the salesman alive day by day by day. I've pushed you now. The top tier guy has pushed you. I need you to have more inventory. I need you to open up a retail store, and I need you to sell, sell, sell. You're getting pushed and pushed and pushed. Eventually, the salesmen go broke, and the railroad stops. You can't sell this shit because everybody around you sells it. You can't get it out of your shelves. You're stuck with a retail store that you can't afford. But that upper guy, he got paid. He got paid. Yes, Justin, Amway. There you go. Herbalife examples. Pressure to buy a lot of product. Pressure to open a retail store. Heavily saturated markets. And a product that is vaguely helpful at best. Does it work? Well, the scientists are saying that it does, and then the doctor says it doesn't. So, I don't know, man. But in the name of millennials, yes, let's drink more herbal supplements. Yes. Okay. Gotcha. New Skin. Here's another one, a beauty product. Promoted crazy ROI, 200% a year. Pressure to buy, even when the sales were low. They weren't moving the product to the customers, but the uppers would say, hey man, you better stock more. We got news coming out, all this other shit. Prompted potential distributorship rewards if you kept enough product. Okay, they gave you a false incentive, but they never actually gave that incentive. Okay, hey man, if you keep 100,000 units at your house, you can be a distributor. Okay, there's a show called Trailer Park Boys that comes on TV, and Mr. Leahy's the trailer park supervisor. His assistant is Randy. Okay, Randy constantly wants an upgrade. He wants a promotion, but they're not going to give him one because it's not even a paid position to begin with. So instead of giving them actual promotions, they say stuff like executive assistant trailer park supervisor. And he's like, ooh, I'm executive now. You know what I mean? It's a fake incentive that doesn't pay anymore, but it makes you feel good, right? They send you a little piece of paper and tell you, hey man, thank you for being a distributor. We appreciate you, right? Psych. Again, they saturate the market with a bunch of shit you can't sell, and you're stuck with it. Recruiters rarely broke even on this investment, and often they were left with a ton of products sitting in their house or just threw it away. They threw away their investment money. Threw it away. Exactly, Nick. Nick knows what I'm talking about, Buffalonians. What about multi-level marketing? What's the difference between multi-level marketing, because I'm sure you've heard that, and a pyramid scheme, right? Are they the same? Well, yes and no. Okay? They're the same structure of a pyramid, except you have a limit on the amount you can stock as a salesman. What does that mean? Okay? I've got Avon and Mary Kay here as examples. There's other ones too. But the way Mary Kay works, depending on how much money you have to put up front and how much money you make is how much product you get to keep at your house. If you can't keep enough and you don't have enough money to cover it, well, then they don't give it to you. You're stuck as a small timer. You can't even get out there and move enough product because you don't have the money to buy enough, and they don't want you to go broke doing it. Okay? Pretty slick. Okay. We're only going to let you sell what you can afford to stock. Got it? You got to buy it first and then you can sell it. Okay. Second, you can only have so many salesmen in one area. Okay. If there's already 10 Mary Kay women in your neighborhood, there ain't going to be no more. Mary Kay will come in and stop that. Mary Kay requires you to update your address and stay current on where your market is and who you're marketing to, how your sales are. And if your sales aren't good enough, you're out. They won't give you any more inventory. This is more responsible. You get it? Same structure. Hey man, I want to sell Mary Kay. Okay, here's my friend's recommendation. Now they're going to get a kickback. It's like 0.5%, but they're going to get a kickback. And every time you recruit somebody, they get a kickback. Again, though, only so many recruits in one area. Okay. They want this to be more global, not local. It's brilliant. Not to mention, number 3, the product actually works and has a great reputation. Okay. Women will tell you that they like Mary Kay makeup. Okay. It works. My ex-wife bought Mary Kay stuff. That's just the way it was. I bought it, but she used it. Okay. Is Strongblock a pyramid scheme? Number 1, did they ask you to sell anything? No. Number 2, is there any pressure to buy more and more and more? Does David Moss come on and say, hey, you better get out there and buy your nodes? No. Number 3, any pressure to open a retail center? I said Poen, but you know what I mean. I'm the king of typos. Any pressure to open a retail store for Strong? No. Do they promise you anything? It says right there on the page. No promises. No. Does the guy who told you about Strongblock get a percentage of your reward? No. Can everyone invest small amounts and big amounts? No. Always 10 strong. Is Strongblock reliant on new salesmen? No. Maybe. Maybe. They need new nodes to come in the pool to keep it stable, right? Correct. They're working on that reward system. But a lot of it's compounding, isn't it? Most people just compound and compound and compound. So it doesn't even really work that way. So that one's not even a yes or a no. It's a maybe. So these 7, maybe 1. Maybe 1 out of these 7 are yes. Same as a Ponzi. Maybe 1 out of 7 or 8 is a yes. I'm explaining the yes and no right here. While the rewards pool is stable, listen carefully. The rewards pool is stable. New nodes are required to keep it that way currently. Okay. The model is being worked on currently to make it more sustainable for the future. There'll be a decay system. There'll be a different buy-in system. There'll be a different reward system, so forth and so on. Currently, the ROI is about 113 days after server fees. Okay. And gas. No pressure to buy anything. And you don't stock a bunch of frickin' product. It's just on a server sitting in the frickin' internet somewhere. Singapore, likely. Conclusion. Strongblock wasn't even close to a pyramid scheme. And I don't know who the hell told you it was, but that was an idiot. And you should immediately stop associating with them, unfollow them, block them, and walk away because they don't know what they're talking about. They're absolutely incompetent. If that's you and you're hearing me say this, then you know what I'm trying to say to you. I'm trying to say, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about, and you should stop trying to give advice. You don't need 15 minutes of fame. You clearly don't deserve 15 minutes of fame. So shut the fuck up and sit down. Okay? This is a big boy game. We're here to make money. We don't have time for your bullshit. Okay? To the people on the internet today who thought they would be cute and try to be a gangster and talk shit to me and be an e-thug to me and try to bully me on the internet. Boy, you failed miserably, didn't you? You picked the wrong one, didn't you? Exactly. So, again, you think this is you, you're like the one that wants to talk shit. Just remember, there are people out there like me who know what's going on and are laughing at you and behind the scenes, okay? You're not getting your 15 minutes of fame. Walk away. Now, there's our Ponzi scheme. There's our pyramid scheme. Total bust. Neither one of them are. Let's walk away from all the stupidity, shall we? And we shall, okay? time to look at some charts. Let's talk about what we got over here on the comment section first. Dude, I get worked up and I'm sorry. All right, let's have some Westward whiskey, shall we? This was recommended to me by Electric Ken. Thank you, Electric Ken. Westward whiskey. Has like a oat taste to it. It's pretty good. Westward whiskey. Okay. Yes. All right. Mr. E says, hey, Caitlin Shearer, good to see the ladies in here. Nice to see you. Randall. I've been here since 10:45. I can't type on my damn phone. Stupid. Juan Macedo, I got you on here a minute ago. Thank you for your donation, bro. I appreciate that. Damn, stuck at the job, running late. Why are you still at work, Danny Deep Pockets? I guess dense bone looking strong might not be. I know, right? We talked about that. Caveman hungry. One must say, though. Yeah. Hi, Frank, Pop says. Anonymous, AAA, we out here. What's up? Good to see you, dude. Said, hey to Justin, Fonzie Unit. Thanks, Nate. I'm a proud, strong, and pre-node owner. Yeah, I got a shit ton of pre-nodes, too. They must be a Ponzi as well. Trailer Park Boys, yeah, you know what's up, Nick. Kind of like Dwight at the office, assistant to the regional manager. Exactly. You think you got a cool title. Exactly. I'm drinking like Julian tonight. Let's go. I wonder if I can go the rest of the stream by holding this and not putting it down like Julian does. That's awesome, dude. 38 likes, 73 heads. Smash them like buttons. That's what Chi-Town said. He said, go hit like, y'all, for real. We got 44 likes, 68 people watching. Q, stop trying to tell me stop trying to sell me Mary Kay, damn it. Hey, listen, if I can make money selling Mary Kay, I'd make it because I'm all about making money, okay? Earn that pink Cadillac. Yeah, that's an incentive that Mary Kay actually gives out. The best regional salesperson gets a pink Cadillac, in case you didn't know. Okay, they'll actually give you incentives for doing well. Interesting. I like the way Mary Kay makes them look as well. You're stupid, dude. Ali, what's up? What's good, Danny? T-Dub. Nate Lambert, bro. Thank you. 5 bones. Let's go. You're welcome on the recommended liquor. Nate Lambert. Evan Williams, sir. Oh, shit, Ken. He says, drink a shot for me and the assassin. So we're just going to try to finish this off now. Oh. All right. That one's for Nate Lambert. Whew. One more. Ooh. Now we're feeling it. Ring the bell. Ooh. I'm going to have to start drinking beer on the stream so I can actually walk in the mornings. I have a little bell that I got from Vegas. Ring for beer. So cool, dude. I have another one in the bedroom that I bought at the same time in the same gift shop. It says ring for sex. And it's on the nightstand. So I go in there and hit the bell and the girlfriend gets all pissed off. It's great. Thurman. Where's Thurman? Drizzy, what's up, my guy? We all here for one thing and one thing only, to get paid. You getting drunker while you teach more, feel like something backwards. That's the way it works, bro, here in America. So let's jump into the charts. First thing first, let's get to strong. Let's start on the monthly here. I'm going to go back over to CoinTrader, look at the monthly. All right. And I'll jump back on KuCoin. I have imported the Uniswap data on KuCoin so I can see it. And I just use TradingView instead of CoinTrader. But as you see, the Uniswap chart's at 1,237 right now. So there's a good bit of arbitrage. You got 1,138 on 1,186 on KuCoin, and you got 1,237 on Uniswap. So you're like $100 worth of arbitrage. If you could beat the gas fees, you could make some there. Problem: the gas fees are stupid right now. What is gas? 160 some bullshit. Man, I'm not paying that, dude. That's crazy. I'm hoping tonight it goes down. I can try to claim my nodes. Okay. I got the money to do it. I'm just waiting on this stupid shit to go through. Okay. I'm waiting on my MetaMask to take my freaking ETH. Bam. It got my ETH in there. Thank God. I can actually try to swap later. It was like $2,700 earlier to try. I'm doing that shit. So back to charts on the monthly here. Let's pull up the monthly. All right. So when we first started this strong journey, was back in April 7th, I believe. And for those who don't believe me, let's pull up real quick. I'm going to pull up a Strongblock tab over here, and I'm going to move it separately just so we can see when my first node was made. And I'll put it back in a second. Oh, man. It's actually earlier than that. Look at that. First node was made March 28th. Okay. March 28th is when we got on Strongblock. Started making strong nodes. Let's mark that on the freaking thing here. Let's do a vertical line. All right. We'll do more here in a second with that. But we got in down there. We saw the chart had upside. We saw that it had done its down move and already broken north. We had been monitoring DeFi coins pretty hardcore. Just in our research alone, trying to find DeFi coins that look like they may move or may not move based on what we were seeing with our investments as well, because we lost a lot of money in DeFi and we were trying to make it back. So first things first, clear break of the 50 line, tested it once, broke it, and then stayed up above it. After that, it's rode the 8 EMA the whole time. What is the 8 EMA? The green line you see right here is the 8 exponential moving average. All that means is I'm on the monthly chart. It's an average of 8 months made into a line. Okay. 8 months, 8 months, 8 months, 8 months, 8 months. And every time the monthly changes, it changes too. Okay. When it's one candle or two candles, I prefer 2 candles over the 8 EMA, we buy. That's our first initial buy signal. It's above the 8 EMA and it has been for quite some time. It's showing no signs of stopping. Problem. How do I know where I think it's going to stop? Because the Fibonacci retracement set shows me roughly $800 and roughly $1,200. It's at $1,237 now. I assume that this thing's going to pull back sooner or later here. If we look at the RSI, really, really high. I got a blip on the RSI at 84 right here. Pretty damn sky high, but I can't really see it. I have to go to the weekly. And if I look at the weekly, yeah, also sky high, almost 90. It's running hot. I expect a pullback. Hence why I'm trying to claim my rewards, okay? I'm going to claim my rewards, and I'm going to move them over to stable coins, and I'm going to giggle about that shit. I'm going to giggle about it. So right now it's at the second take profit line. The third take profit line at the 1618 that you see right there, I know that seems crazy, but it's $2,400. Do I think it's going to hit $2,400? This is a tough call, but I'm not sure it's going to hit it right now. That may be a later on thing. It's just really running hot right now. Is it a sell? No. But I get that distinct feeling that we're going to get a test of the 8 EMA, which is that green line you see right there. Again, if you look closely, that line gets hit a lot. And it hasn't hit that line in a while. It's been over a week and it's way above the line now. The farther it gets away from the line, the more likely it is to come back to that line, okay? It hasn't hit it in a while. I assume it's going to hit it at some point. When that happens, that's going to signal a pullback on all the indicators. And that'll give us a chance to let our indicators breathe a little bit and get some more momentum. Because I'm telling you, the buyers are getting a little exhausted now. And I know that doesn't sound right, but I'm telling you, dude, this is an awful lot of buying at one time. You can't have this much buying at one time and maintain it, okay? You need some breathing room in there. You need to let bears come in and try so that you can crush them again. You can't just stay in charge. If you can think of Squid Game, all right, and they played tug of war on the platforms, okay? You remember the first time when they started, the old man said, hey, listen, I should play this game. At first, I just want you to lean back and don't do anything. Just lean back and hold the rope, okay? Let the sellers get tired. And in this case, it's going to be buyers. Hold the rope and let the buyers get tired. Once they get tired, then we start pulling. Okay? That'll throw them off. That'll be a retrace. And that's no different on charts, okay? It looks great right now. Everything's running high. It's super pricey at $1,237. This is really good time to take some profits, everybody. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but get your money, okay? Don't be that sucker who just keeps buying and buying and buying. Don't be 2017. Take some profits. Get your initial out. What the fuck? It's just your initial, bro. Smile. Smile. You made your initial. Okay? Cool. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Okay? Fair enough? Great. Fair enough. Now, let's move on to another one. Let's do Presearch. I'm all about the Strongblock right now, but I'm not just going to sit here and be a shill. I'm not that dude. The internet wants to talk shit to me about being a shill right now. I'm trying to tell you I'm not. I'm just a dude. I don't get paid by anybody. No one pays me anything. I give money away. I don't take money. Okay? You get that, folks? I'm not that guy. I don't work for XDC. I don't work for you know who. I don't work for Strongblock. I don't work for Presearch. I work with RackNerd. With, not for, with RackNerd. I'm a private contractor. That's it. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. All right, real quick, let's answer some questions before I do Presearch. Gas been $2 to $300 all day. Yeah, gas is stupid, dude. Haven't seen gas below 120 in days. It's crazy, bro. So bad I wished I had 57K. I know, right? I remember when you all made your first strong node. So proud. Danny Deep Pockets is the guy that put us on. And I'm pretty sure Danny Deep Pockets got the information from CryptoNairs, if I'm not mistaken. Danny, is that correct? I don't want to tell you. I don't want to bullshit everybody. I think that's correct, but I'm not positive. Durago might be able to help me out with that as well. Hey, what's up, Angel? He made a funny video today. It was pretty cool. You need to share it to Twitter, Angel. What's up, bro? You're the badass, not me. Hope you guys got this. Hope you guys got on board. Yep, most people did. What happens if Phantom and Polygon kick in through November? Interesting question, Slam. So Strongblock is talking about implementing a decay system. What will happen is after a set number of days, the smart contract will kick in and start to pull rewards away from your node little by little. What that'll do is instead of halvening, your rewards will slowly go away from 0.925 a day, which was about what we get now, to 0.0925 a day or 0.1. It'll slowly start going down to like 0.091. 0.09, 0.08, stuff like that slowly. And what will happen is this will take pressure off of the pool. Okay. This will allow more money to go in and less money to come out. Okay. Thus stabilizing the rewards pool. Now you're less dependent on new nodes coming in. And this is just the start. Not to mention that whenever you make these new nodes, you're going to have a little bit of the native token to go with Strong. So whenever you put it in there, it's also going to help the fact that you're separating what you're putting in and taking out, and you're helping stabilize it. Okay. There'll be an explanation for this when Strongblock brings it out. I don't work for them, and I don't want to be a spokesperson for them. If you have questions, please go ask Lex Luthor, Black Mamba, Wealth Dash, or a couple other people in there. Okay. Everybody else, hey man, I'm not going to recommend anybody else in that Strongblock chat, okay? There's a couple people that are good. The rest can go to hell. No, it's not like that. It's just a bit chaotic in there, and I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with all the chaos, okay? There are good people in there, but there's a lot of not good stuff going on. And I know what people say about me. I see it, okay? I know you guys talk shit about me, and that's cool. I don't mind talking shit, okay? It's actually pretty fine with me. But no one talks shit to my face except one guy. At least John Galt had the balls to talk shit to me in person. Even though I took him to school on Twitter and he had to run between it with his tail tucked between his legs, at least he had the balls to talk shit to me, okay? Most of you don't. You just sit back on your little chats and talk shit and think I can't see it. I can see it, okay? All right, Presearch. We had a gnarly pullback here, but that's okay. I told you guys this may pull back to support, and it did it. It's bounced to 50 fib. That's cool. Can we hold this? If we can hold this and we can get into the next range, which is over 29 cents, that's going to break the AEMA and test the 21. We break the 21, we can go to 35 cents, and we can work on making another uptrend. I still like $1 for Presearch. It hit 50 cents roughly. Okay, that was our first target. Now it's pulled back. We can either go sideways here, which is okay, fine with me. That's fine. We go sideways a bit. Or we can break this 821 EMA and we can get moving. What's up, Harvey? We can get moving here. All right. Oh, yes, sir. Rob of CryptoNair showed me the strong node. So thankful. Thank you, Danny Deep Pockets. Look, he could have just said it was him that told everybody, and he didn't. This is the kind of stand-up people that watch this stream, okay? So if you're a hater and you're watching and you're going, fuck this guy, I can't stand this dude is a dickhead. He's a know-it-all, asshole, smart mouth, and he thinks he knows everything. I just sat here and told you I don't know everything. And Danny Deep Pockets over here is the one who told us about it. And who told him about it? Rob from Cryptonaires told him about it. And we've spread this information and we've made millionaires. Do you understand? We've made millionaires. For the people in the back, we've made millionaires. That's real talk too. And don't tell me we hadn't, because I've seen the wallets myself. People message me and they say, thank you, man. I appreciate everything. You don't understand how much money I've made. Thank you so much, Keith. I'll never be able to repay you. And I tell people, I don't want your money. Hey, man, I'm good. Just say thank you. That's all I needed. If you want to, go give me a like or whatever. That's all I ask. I don't want your money. Thank you for thanking me. But, dude, it's awful awkward, to be honest with you. So we broke into the 50 and we bounced. Let's assume this holds. It may not. Let's look at our indicators. Our RSI bounced 40. That's good. I like that. From the top to the bottom here. If we can hold this range, like I said, we can check 30 cents. We can get back over the 8 and the 21. And we can try to reverse this downtrend. We haven't yet. Let's look at the MACD real quick. It's a nice simple indicator for everyone to look at. MACD is not bullish yet. All right. It's not into buy yet. It's actually dipped into bearish zone. So let's be careful here. We want confirmation. 8 over, 2 candles over the 8 EMA, 2 candles over the green line, first confirmation. The second one is going to be our MACD crossing. Third one will be the fact that our RSI has already bounced. We can get up over 50 on the RSI. That'll be our number 3 indicator and our three-way confirmation that we have a buy signal. We don't have that yet on Presearch. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. On to Flux. What's up, Ali, if you're watching, bro? Ali Malik is a badass dude from Flux. He'll help you out with anything you need if you want a Flux node. Yes, I have a Flux node video, but I couldn't have done it without Ali's help. So anybody who needs help, I'll be glad to direct you to Ali, because he's badass, not me, okay? I don't know everything, and he was more than helpful. More than helpful, okay? Now, over the last couple of days, Flux made a good move. Now, pull back to the AEMA. As you see, it's testing it now, but the MACD still has room. The RSI did go into overbought and seems to be ranging sideways a bit. It's come back down. Let's see what happens. So, at the moment, we pull a fib from the top to the bottom of this big set here. We hit a take profit line at 1414. Pretty good. That was 72 cents. We're hovering around 50 cents right now. You make about 11 Flux a day worth of rewards if you run a Flux Nimbus node, which is what I run. I have 2 of them. So about $22 a day is what I'm making. No, it's not strong. Nothing is. Okay. Nothing is. So get over yourself. I'm actually surprised no one's copied Strong yet and made something similar and tried to do what they're doing. I know that Strong hold thing or whatever it was tried, but they were pretty shitty at it compared to what Strong does. Okay. If you're going to pull a Ponzi off, at least try hard. Okay. And they kind of gave up easy. You could tell it was a bunch of kids who were just trying to rip people off. It's as simple as that. Keith, what's your 2022 target for Strong? I say 7.2K. Yeah, there's no way I see 2022 making $7,000 right now. From $2,000, a 50% retracement would put us back at roughly 1,200 on 2,400. And even that would take a while to do. So if we can hover above 1,000, I would be more than happy. 7.2 thousand is super hopium. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'll make it personal. But that's a massive, massive target that I think is a little bit overblown. That's all. Now, let's go on to, what about, I'm sorry, it's still a buy here and we're on support. This could make another run at 57 cents, 72 cents again. But our indicators are starting to roll over a touch. It may take a couple of days to do that, maybe the beginning of the next week. Let's do Ethereum real quick. Ethereum broke all-time high again. That's why I didn't sell my Ethereum. I could have sold it for Strong, but I didn't because it broke all-time high. Yeah. Well, almost, dude. It tickled all-time high for May. It's right there. It's going to go. As you see, this fib set right here is broken. The little short-term one right here shows me 4,500. Okay. First, let's pause and say this. Okay. Take all the shit you want to me and lump it up and throw it at me and talk all the shit you need. However, we accurately called $3,200 on Ethereum. By God, it hit it. Okay. We accurately said $4,200. It hit it. There was a pullback. We said that it would go to 5,000 eventually. And I got laughed at for that shit. I got laughed at for 3,200, first of all. I remember I saved the screenshots, I believe. I got laughed at for that. And then when it hit 3,200, I thought about going back and talking shit, but I never did. I just left the group that I was in there, left the group and walked away and didn't say anything. Quietly walked away. People started messaging me later. And I was like, oh, yeah, you remember talking shit to me? And they were like, yeah, man, sorry about that. And I took the apology. I was like, you know what? It's cool, bro. Thank you for manning up and coming talking. I appreciate that. I won't say anything else bad. But, you know, hey, man. This just in. Don't test me. I'm not the one. You have to go try to flex on somebody else. I'm not the one to try to flex on. You picked the wrong one today. All right, so we're about to break this one line on Ethereum on this big, humongous fib set right here. It's a big, huge cup and handle. This has been since May, so this is a legit cup and handle, everybody. Here's your cup, here's your handle, and we're breaking north. Where do I think this is going to go? Even in linear mode, it's the same. I still get $5,000 targets, okay? 5,100 to 5,600 Ethereum. That's what I think is going to happen. Yeah, you can write that down. I don't care because I know what's going to happen here, okay? The charts don't lie. The charts say we're going to go up some more. That's all there is to it. Real quick, let's look at Strong versus Ethereum. And let's see whether one's going to defeat the other or not. Here's a Strong Ethereum chart. I believe last stream I said the price targets on what I thought this Ethereum would do. I said 0.34 ETH. We're almost there. We're almost there. I believe this Strongblock is going to probably get to this 786 number here. And it's going to fall back from there. But it's going to get there. So I think there's still some more room here. That's crazy to say, isn't it? Let's do Strong versus BTC. Just to get a gauge against the other dominant coins in the market. Boy. Look at this thing go, dude. We said 0.35 sats, or did we say 0.35? 0.12 sat. Yeah, it was 35 ETH. We said 12 sats and it broke that. We said 17 sats and it broke that. Are you kidding me right now, dude? This thing is smoking Bitcoin. However, I expect a pullback in here, okay? You're coming up in the only resistance left on the chart. There's got to be a pullback. There's got to be a retrace in here somewhere. And I like it to hang out in Sniper's Alley right here. What is Sniper's Alley? That's the alley between 886 and 786, this red box right here. I expect the price to stay here, okay? Or at least bounce around on top of it or near it in that vicinity, okay? What kind of questions we got? I'm sorry, I get to talking, everybody. Pocket is trying to do what Strong is doing. Got you. 575. Gold NFT is not 5,375 ETH. No, that's not correct. It's 3.5 ETH and 35 Strong. Right. 87 viewers. Yeah, bro, we had 100 in here, almost 100, 97 last time. I'm glad to see more people in here. And like I said, everybody, come on in here and talk, man. Don't be afraid. Yo, the real node catcher, Tony Ruiz, got my suit today and it's getting fitted for the trip in April. Also, could you check TFT on CoinTrader? Need a second opinion. Bro, I need you to send me a link on what suit you're getting because, look, I like to think that me and Jeremy were the best dressed there. But damn, if you're going to come out in some kind of balling ass suit for Vegas round 2, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have to try to compete. For you, Tony. Thank you, brother. By the way, we got another node video coming out pretty soon. We haven't released it yet, but it's coming out ASAP. So keep your eyes open. We got another node video coming out. Oh, do you feel the fire? Mighty. To quote Martin on the movie Life, burnt my damn tongue. Each node earns 0.091 strong per day. A gold NFT adds 0.182 strong per day total. That's 0.091 times 5. It stakes to 5 nodes. All right. That earns you about $758 a day based on the current price. Strong NFTs are killing it. $22,000 per month, not excluding gas and monthly maintenance fees. I'm going to take his word for it on the math because I'm a little bit drunk. I think one gold adds $22,000 a month. That's excellent. T-Dub math's off, bro. You need 5 nodes. Gold don't add that much. Again, we have strong calculator from Steven. If you don't have Steven, the calculator guy's calculator, please go get it. He has an NFT calculator on there to tell you how much it makes and how much it's worth and everything else. Steven's a super cool dude. It's PTH Steven Strong on Twitter. Really good guy. He's helped me out. I've helped him out. It's been awesome. It's been a cool dude. He could have been a dick and just told me to kick rocks, and he hasn't. Okay, I appreciate that. Juan Macedo said, Jesus Christ. Juan, 10 bones, bro. Thank you. I love those new videos. They're really helpful. Gold NFT costs $56,000. Let's hope it's a Tom Ford suit, bro. We went by the Tom Ford store. Me and Frank did, and I was like, nah, bro, I ain't walking in there. Oh, I don't pop mollies. I rock Tom Ford. You remember Jay-Z song? International. Check the scoreboard. Ooh. That shit is stout. What are my thoughts? What are my thoughts on PLI? Man, I don't know, bro. It's 200. They said they're going to pay 200 PLI per month, but I think that's just the first month. They haven't said what they're going to do the second month or the third month. It feels a little ruggy to me. And with what just happened to the other nodes on XTC network, I don't get the best vibe. Yeah, I'm short on TFT right now, Tony. Let's see. I mean, it did bounce 786, but I don't have a buy yet. Buying this right now is a more risk than reward for me. I need this over 50. I need this over 5 cents. Over 5 cents, I would feel a lot more comfortable, but it hasn't gotten there yet. I don't feel very comfortable with this one. Keith, after BTC and Ethereum bull run, which top ones likely hit the top before going to XRP last? How about VT, Tail, CeeLo? Yeah, I have zero faith in XRP at all. I have points that I think it's going to hit, which are $8, $16, and $32. But retrospectively, that's not as much percentage as many other coins. VET, I feel like it's already had a big run, so I don't think it's got as much gas as others left in it. We've already shown that on the chart before. VET has been out front of most other coins. VET was one of the pace setters. It kind of went before everybody else. It's in a different group, as a matter of fact. Tail, I'm not sure on. Let's look at Tail. That's not one I've charted hardcore. Yeah, it's already went a pretty long way too. Let's pull a fib on this. You can see once you look at this, it's already broken all-time high and made a move above that. This is one of the coins that would be ahead. It already hit take profit one time up here. Now you pull back to support, which is great. But from here, we've pulled back and hit support, but we need to get another move going. It's boiling a bit here. Bands are getting tight. It's got a few more days before it makes some kind of move. Yeah, MACD sideways, RSI sideways. This still looks sideways to me until we get a good, strong buy signal. But, you know, the perspective for Tail is, let's have a gander here. If, I'll be hypothetical here. You break 24 cents, break a quarter. Break a quarter, you can move up toward 4 cents again. Break 4 cents, you can move up towards 7 cents and then top out at 10 cents, 14, 17. That is, here's what I use to like gauge my interest in buying something. The percentage you can make, roughly 800%. That seems great, right? But if I pull a chart on something like Zcash, what you're going to see here is that the percentages are far more for something like Zcash. Look, the chart hasn't hardly moved at all, okay? And if I pull a fib on this, you're going to see crazy high percentages. Right? So it hasn't even broken the 50 yet. Okay, XRP's up here floating around on the 618. This one's got a long way to go. It just to the 786 is 1,000%. And that's not even breaking loose real good. All right, then you got, let's see, up to the top numbers, 28,000, 100,000% up there to 1618. I know that sounds crazy, but I can show you charts that have already done something similar. That's all there is to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the ones I don't talk about, Marco. Vertical pedal garage, bro. Thank you, chat. We have 3 minutes left. I did a lot of talking tonight. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's Thursday and it's been a long ass week, man. It's just been stressful. I'm gonna be straight with you. Some motherfuckers been stressing me out. Okay. Everybody likes to think they want to be on top and be oh, hey man, let's go be a crypto enthusiast and let's go be a crypto influencer. I'll be honest with y'all, man. Some of y'all are assholes. And it makes it really hard to want to do this. I'm not a quitter, so I'm going to stick with it. But I get why people quit. It's almost gone. Oh, God, it's almost gone. Whew, I'm breathing fire tonight. There's no way I'm gonna be sane in the morning. So for 56K, you can get an extra like 4K a month. 12 plus month ROI on a gold. Not saying don't get one if you can afford it. Just let's say, here's the thing, Nate Lambert. Real quick on Strongblock NFTs. Here's the kicker. It's not so much about what the node makes you. It's about what you can flip it for later. Right now, there are 2 silver NFTs on sale on OpenSea. One's for $28,000 and one's for $20,000. I bought a silver NFT at $7,200. So I have a minimum of 200% gains on that. I could sell that on OpenSea right now for $21,000 and make 200% profit. So here's the other thing you got to look at. You can't just look at what it makes you per month to be staked. You have to look at what it makes you to be able to flip it later on because it's liquid and you can sell it. Okay. You can sell that strong that you paid $56,000 for from the Strongblock website. Once they're sold out and some of them hit the aftermarket, you can sell that for 200% more. Well, what's 200% of 50? Okay. That's $150,000 NFT. You want to talk about being the people who flip NFTs for money? There's your chance. Okay. Wasn't too many months ago, maybe a month and a half, there was a guy who had a platinum for sale, a platinum NFT, platinum for $37,000. Right now, the strong gold NFT is less than that, or more than that. The platinum NFT was less than a strong on the aftermarket. You could have bought it for $37,000. Now, everybody said, oh God, $37,000, that's so much money. Well, it's worth way more than that now. And that's where the real value of the NFTs comes in, is they're liquid and they can be sold and traded. Brilliant. It's a brilliant, brilliant play. I have a couple myself. I'm more than willing to sell them if you want to pay me for them. I'm not going to just give them away because I enjoy having them because they make me extra money. But if you want to come off the hip and give me some money for them, hey man, we can talk. All right. So I know I didn't get a lot of charts in tonight, and I'm sorry because charts are my wheelhouse. But for the sake of the bunny money, because since I am bunny money and fuck that other guy, I am bunny money. I bought the shirt, I participated, and I made more money than all the other fuckers in there. Well, not all of them. Mullet made more than me and some other ones, but I made more than most of them. That was the whole point. And I'm flexing a little bit. I don't really care. I'm going to wear the shirt. So, listen, it's 12 o'clock. Thank everybody. I know I didn't get to a lot of charts tonight, and we're not doing pyramids or Ponzi's on the next stream. So Tuesday, it'll be straight 100% charts and market watch, okay? Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. And I mean ladies too. Thank you ladies for showing up. Listen, from the bottom of my heart, man, this is awesome. In the words of Notorious B.I.G., y'all, look, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me. And I appreciate the hell out of that, y'all. Listen, thank y'all. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Y'all are badass. Do something good for somebody tomorrow. Help out. Pat somebody on the back. Do something that you wouldn't normally